Well, hello everyone. Welcome to one more eDirectory webinar. I'm Emerson from the marketing team, and with me today there is Gabriel, also from the marketing team. Hello, Gabriel. How are you?
Hello, Emerson. Hello, everybody. I'm great. Thanks for asking.
Okay, perfect. So if anyone has any questions off topic or about this webinar, you can send us an email and we'll be happy to reply as soon as we can. So today we're going to talk a little bit about our new version 13.5. We're excited about this new version that brings a lot of flexibility and new possibilities for your online project. Just a couple of logistics before we get started. If anyone has any questions, you can drop us a question on the chat feature that will stop periodically to reply, or we can answer at the end of the webinar. There will be enough room for answering questions. And also at the end of the webinar, we'll launch a survey. So your feedback is highly welcome so we can improve the content that we prepare for you. So for anyone new here, just a quick background about the directory. It's our software that creates guides and directory style sites for any purpose. It's highly customizable without coding and design knowledge. You have the page editor, there's the drag and drop widgets. Is very easy to use. The listing template editor, the page editor, there's a lot you can do with eDirectory. And we also have an integrated native iPhone and Android apps that turns your project into apps on the official stores. It's SEO optimized from the code to the server. The infrastructure is so ready so your site can be crawled and indexed by the search engines. And if you have very specific needs for customization, you can purchase the source code or get help from our in-house custom team. If you need a private demo, just visit eDirect.com and schedule a demo with one of our sales reps. Okay, the new eDirectory 13.5. On this version, we have a lot of membership features. So it's an ideal solution for membership sites, for clubs, chambers of commerce, and anything that you can imagine of. So we have another very great change that is the products and plans. On the previous versions, we had the levels and pricing where we could create the listings, the classifieds, the events, and then set the prices for month and for year to each one. So we made some changes on that allows you to create more products, different plans with different billing cycles, so it adds a lot of flexibility. And we have also the bundling option, so you can combine different types of products like listings, classifieds, banners into one big package and get more sales and drive more sales to specific products and needs of your customers. And also we have another great thing is that is the gated content. So you can put and protect some contents from being public to just advertisers or even for paid users. So now we can charge users to view content on the website. So I'm going to show you everything on these 5 topics here. So member restricted content and paywall, also call it gated content, restricted content, paywalled content. There's a lot of terms to define these strategies. So you can protect and restrict content from being public, and you can put them behind this sign up wall or a paywall, the name you want to use. So you can also collect membership fees for viewing content. So you can define what type of content will be gated, if it's just the listings, if there's events, classifieds, or even blog posts. You can put specific blog posts under this protected paywall just for members. So you can have exclusive content for people that pays to access this type of content. So it's very easy to set up this on your website. All new installations are already coming on 13.5 version. And for those that are active customers, they can request an upgrade and take advantage of the new features. This is an example of a gated content. So it's public, it's scrollable for the search engines, it's indexable, the pages, so you won't lose anything for SEO, for organic traffic, putting content under this paywall, this gated strategy. So for people accessing your website, they will see a badge for members only, and this block, this pop-up that shows on the detail pages saying that it's exclusive for content. So you can edit this content here, this verbiage, and put everything you want to display here. And also a button that drives people to the subscription page, to the sign up page. And it also works for the results page. They will see the basic information like the listing title, the event title, etc. on the results page, but they won't see the details. So the phone number, the address, the dates of the events, etc., the price of the classified, for example, it will be protected for people. So gated content is very simple to use on your website and very flexible as well. Products and plans. Now, on the previous versions, as I mentioned, we had just one section called levels and plans, where you could create up to 4 levels of listings and 3 for classifieds and events. Now you can create up to 10 products. So levels, and this module will now be called, is now called products, that you can create up to 10 different different listings based on the features that is included in each one. So you still can use that same strategy we have on our demo site that is called diamond, gold, silver, and bronze products for listings, classifieds, events, and divide the features like phone number, map, description, short descriptions, and even the custom fields you can create, you can divide into these levels that now we can call products. And after that, we're going to configure the plans for each product you create. So you can now use up to 7 billing cycles, different billing cycles for these products. And you can also create a bundle with different products on the same offer. This is the previous version. So just a quick example here. You could create up to 4 levels of listings and then define which one is the popular level, the price per month, the price per year, how many categories included, and the extra category price for each one, and enable, disable the ones you want to use or if you don't want to use. But this on the previous version would automatically create the subscription plans. So this is the change we made on this current version. We exploded, we divided the interface so we can add more flexibility on creating plans and even more to display these plans on your pricing page, on your advertise with us page. So you can even create hidden products on your website, put that on a special page, a special offer if you work with paid traffic, this kind of strategy. So it adds a lot of more flexibility to your project. This is the older interface, and this is the new interface. So it's more simple to use, so you can create up to 10 products for listings, events, and classifieds. And then on the plans builder, you are going to create the billing cycles and the subscriptions for each product you have defined on the other screen. So you can work with individual products, you can bundle different products into the same plan, and you can have different billing cycles. So previously we had just monthly and annual. Now we can have one-time payments, weekly, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, quarterly, and semi-annual plan. So there is a lot more options to meet the needs of your project. So for classifieds, for example, people, it was an old feedback from our customers. For classified, for example, people don't want to pay monthly for a classified because it's a product that's going to be sold quickly. So monthly does not make does not make much sense. So weekly or bi-weekly is more appealing to classified based sites, for example. It's just an idea of what you can create with the new plans builder. And then you're going to add the products to this plan. So you can select any product that you created previously, and you can create the amount of listings or events on that bundle. It can be just one. You can create unlimited products on that bundle or on that plan. For example, if you target marketing agencies, for example, so they purchase, they sign up subscriptions for their clients, so they want to have a lot of content. So you can create unlimited. They can create unlimited listings, events, or classifieds on the same plan, and the plan can be yearly, annual, one-time payment, etc. You are going to define that. And specific for listings, you can create a plan specific for a listing template. So if you work with this strategy of using different listing templates with different designs and custom fields, etc., you can create that as well. And as I mentioned on the beginning, an advertiser can have access to paywalled content. So they will pay not just for posting, but also for viewing contents. And this is a very good strategy if you work with a premium niche. And we also have on the page editor, to meet these changes, new pricing widgets and new checkout pages that are editable from the page editor. The new pricing widgets, it's another feedback that we received from our customers to add more flexibility on creating and displaying what you are going to sell to your customers. So you can create different widgets with the same products, the same modules, for example, just for diamond, just for events, one just for listings, or you can combine different offers on a widgets, and is more flexible to edit the description. Previously, we had just one main style of widgets that has that big row of items included in each plan. Now the design has this accordion feature that it comes closed. So people click on the plus icon and they can see the description of what's included on that listing. It helps on design, on user experience, and on other things. So that's the main changes on the new version 13.5. And also the new checkout pages that are editable. The checkout is divided into 3 steps that I'm going to show you in a minute. So you can edit these pages and add more content, make it more appealing. You can add the testimonials widget. You can do several different things on the checkout pages, even including marketing scripts for tracking and measurement of success for ads campaigns, etc. So it's very, very flexible, the new version. Okay, so that's the main changes we have on the new version. There are also other minor changes. For example, the discount codes. Now you can create discount codes just for a specific plan, not just for all listings or for all events as we had previously. So now you can create a discount code to help people to sign up for a specific plan, for a bundle, for example. So it's very flexible as well. Gabriel, anything to add at this moment before we jump into the questions?
No, not now. Just mentioning that with the new version, you will have much more flexibility to work with the membership plans than we ever had before in the directory. And you can, of course, if you don't have the new version, you can apply for that, and we can do the upgrades for you as well.
Okay, perfect. So one thing that I want to highlight is that we changed the terminology from levels and pricing to products and plans. It's important to see that now. That's the same thing. We just divided into 2 main things. two main areas on the pricing menu. So you can work with different things there, but it follows the same strategy. So let me review the questions here, if we have one.
There is one from
Okay,
Johannes
one
asking
question.
about, yeah, that one.
Okay, in the new version, can members be added to MailChimp in 13.3 is not possible? No, it's not possible because it's related to an external plugin. It's just about the mailing list is not out of the box that yet. You can export the listings and then import them into your preferred email marketing platform. A question from Heriberto: can my sponsors make some of their photos restricted content only accessible to paying members? At this moment, no, you can protect the entire listing, not just parts of the listing, just part of the photos or part of the videos. This is on our roadmap for an improvement. But as of now, you can restrict the entire listing or the entire event just for paying members. A question from Johannes: can discount codes be created automatically for each listing owner so the owner consumers use them only once? No, it's not automatically. You have to create the discount codes for your potential advertisers individually. Question from Victoria: will the new version update automatically, or we need to do something to see the changes? You need to request the upgrades. There's the link Gabriel posted. No, I guess he didn't. So just post
I'm gonna take it
the
right
link,
now.
please.
No, yeah, I will
Yeah,
paste the link there.
you request the upgrade, and then we're going to check your project and share the next steps. Other question from Scott: what is the current feature upgrade to 13.5 from the last version? It depends on the version where and the type of subscription you have. It's included at no additional cost for all the subscribers, unless you have customization applied to your website. For source license owners that has an active support contract, it's also included. So it's case by case, but most of our customers are covered for the upgrade. Just request from the link that Gabriel posted, and we'll share the next steps. In the paywall, question from Troy: in the paywall, do you enable a user to create content and a paywall, whereas a listener or user can make revenue from content on the site? The website is for the site owner to make revenue. So if you have a club, for example, they can share specific offers for your audience, because your traffic is what you have of the most value for you. So you need to have an audience. So that's the main backbone of your website. So if you're going to create a paywall, you need advertisers posting content. So it's case by case idea. So if you have a club, for example, your users are the ones that need to pay for content, not your advertisers, for example. But you can also use banner ads as a source of revenue that helps you create a great stream for your project. Question from Bill: can you talk about what features you are working on that will be in the next update? I don't have the list of that yet, but we're also working on improvements on plugins and new design features for the sponsors dashboard, among others. And also important to highlight that all these new features that we launched with the membership features is also available for the mobile app as well. The paywalled contents, the membership, the bundling options, etc. Question from Terry: I'm confused about when a new sponsor is ready to publish or not. Sometimes they set up their listing with minimal information and gradually add info, but aren't ready to publish. They just save updates. Will there be a save and a publish button to distinguish the two? Not yet, but it's a great questions. I'm going to forward this as a suggestion to our product team. But as of now, it's just they pay for the listing and it's there. It's published. I'm not sure if the publisher themselves can put the listings on a pending mode, but the site owner can. So if they sign up for a paid plan, for example, it will be live until they pay. So it kind of work of as you want to, but it's not the best solution for now. But I will forward this as a suggestion to our product team. Okay, any more questions about the new version? One other one from Bill. Can the paywall feature be set to 0, but as a way to force users to subscribe? Yes, you can set up that. I'm going to show you how to create this in a moment. I'm thinking of running contests and putting the entry from behind a free paywall, but as a way to grow subscribers. Does that make sense? Totally. So let me just show you here the new interface. So here we have products and plans. Okay, let me log in again. Okay, as I mentioned, now we have products and we have plans. So to create a paywalled contents, the first thing is to activate the paywall into the general settings for payments. Very simple to do. I already have this enabled. So when creating a plan, let me see if I have it ready here. No, I don't have one. So it's very easy to use. So if you want to create a zero priced paywall, you just have member access, for example, price is 0 one time, and then just access to paywalled content. So there will be no possibility to add contents, but they will have the possibility to access the paywalled, the gated contents. Simple as that. Let me see if I'm, yeah, that's the plan price needs to be provided. 0, 0. Let me see if I'm able to do that right now. Mm. Looks like I've not been able to save it, but that's how it works. I'm sorry about that. Okay, more questions. Another one from Heriberto, a follow-up to Terry question. Do we have the capability to create an available now button that turns into offline now for sponsors so potential clients can determine who to contact based on immediate availability? Mm, I don't think so. It's more based like who's online, who's offline to send the message. So it's another great suggestion that I'm going to forward to the product team. But right now there is no available now. It's not based on login or who is online, who is logged onto the system.
One thing that maybe it's worth showing while we are still talking about the paywall would be the toggle switch for a listing. For example, if you want to turn that listing protected by a paywall or not, it's super easy to do as well when you're creating. When our sponsor is creating a listing, I think it's worth
I'm
showing.
sorry, I didn't second. Can you repeat, please?
Oh, okay. No, okay, no. I think it would be worth to show on a listing how you can toggle between available or behind a paywall when a sponsor is trying to create a listing. You can set that with just a switch of a button, so it's super easy to
Oh, okay.
to apply
To
as
set
well.
up which kind of products will be paywalled or
Yeah.
no. Okay, let me just show you that in a moment. So before moving forward on that, let me just create, see the bundle we created. I'm going to add it one, it's easier. So you can add different products into the same plan. So very easy to do. You can define up to 2 payment cycles, 2 billing cycles. And it's very simple. You're going to select the products you have here. For example, you are going to add one or two mobile banners, for example. This is the unlimited plan. So here, so it's very simple to do. You can add any products you have on a specific bundle. And you don't need to show up to display all the products you have on the pricing page. I need to show the page editor as well. So, okay, plans updated. So how to determine which products are paywalled? So we're going to the manage products section. We're going to create your products. And then you have just the simple checkbox. So all my listings, for example, will be paywalled for is just an example. So you can work with just one level of listings, for example, and have everything under the paywall. When you enable the paywall on the general settings, for payments settings, you just have this row here, and we're going to select which one is going to be gated. So it's very simple to use on your website. There is a question also here. Let me roll back a little bit. I noticed Payflow is no longer supported. I assume this is the same for PayPal Pro, the PayPal version that's for business, and it accepts credit card as well as PayPal all-in-one. Yes, we made it more simple, the payment gateways that we support, because people were not using a lot of them. So currently we have Stripe that offers the free trial versions out of the box, PayPal Standard, Authorize.net, and Mercado Pago for Brazil and Latin America mostly. Okay, so let me go to the page editor now. So I'm going to the design menu, page editor. I'm going to show you a few examples of the new pricing widgets. Advertising with this, just a second. Okay, so here's the page editor, and we have different options for pricing and plans cards. These are the what I call the automatic cards that will display all the features included in each plan. This one is for just for listings, so it's easier to drag and drop and reorder the elements on the widget. So it's another flexibility we added. On the previous version, we had to select which one is the popular plan. Now we are going to define this by the star we have here. And if you want to add or change or make any modification, you can add a plan to these widgets and it will show you the plans you have created. So it's very simple to use and modify it as you will. Let me, not sure if I'm going to be able to save the changes here. No, I'm not, because it's the public demo. So let me show you the front end so you have a better comprehension of what I'm telling you. So this is the widgets I was trying to add. So I have here just the listing products displayed here. So there is this accordion that is closed. If I click on the plus icon, it will show you what's included on each plan. So it's better for user experience and for design because you can save more space to add more items to your pages. So I have one for events, one for classifieds, this one for banners. Banners follows the same idea. It shows the size of the banner. You can also see an example. People can see an example of what is the banner. And the placement will vary depending on the slots you add on your pages. And we have this one that's very new, that is just for one plan that you can use an image, and a better description. We're going to add the description you want. It will display the two pricing models you're going to use, and another space to a better description. So you can be more appealing when creating and promoting the offers you have on your website. And this one is for the package. So if you create a bundle with different items, different products on the same bundle, you can name it whatever you want. I call it starter, agency, and unlimited, and put different pricing plans. So, and the different amount of items included. So it follows the same idea. People click to see what's included, and that's it. And also a sample of a testimonial widget that you can use to increase the social proof of your website. So the pricing page has the page editor, has new widgets so you can use on your website. It's very simple to use. And as I mentioned, the new checkout pages, we divide it into three. So we have the advertise with us, the identification, the checkout, and the payment confirmation. So you can use the different pages to display different messages. There are some options to add it. So you can add a testimonial, you can add more images, another form, contact forms, lead forms, whatever widget you want to use here, or even a sample listing to help people understand what they're paying for, etc. So it's very, very simple to use the new page editor. Okay, more questions. Let me check. A question from Teron. Can paywall be leased with page not showing the pricing? I'm not sure if I understood the question. Uh, but on a paywalled website, a paywalled content in eDirectory, everything will be shown on the front page, but not the details. So the results page will show the name of the listings, the name of the classifieds or the events, for example, but without showing the detailed information. That's just for the registered users. I hope I answered this question. But if it's not this, just rephrase it and I will answer again. Question from Terry: will there be a 2 or 3 year subscription options? It's easier to offer discount to keep them on the site longer, so they don't have to make the decision to stay or not every year. Will this option be available? It was included on the beta version, but we removed it to make it more simple because we already have 7 options. But that's something a feedback that we received, and we are considering to add these different options for 2 or 3 year subscriptions. It's on the roadmap. It's under analysis. I cannot make a statement here if we are going to add it or not on the next release, but it's something that we are considering. Question from Victoria: taxes are different in every country. What tax rate do I use if I sell globally? It's a great question. We have customers on the same facing the same struggle. The main idea is to charge it differently, or not to include taxes, or even customize the system to use an external system that calculates the taxes based on country. Because when you sell globally, there's a lot to consider. If you're European Union, for example, there are taxes from one country, from another, and from countries from outside the European community. So it's a complex calculation of this that is not included on the system. So the best strategy for this would be to customize the system to add this taxes calculation. Question from Johannes: can you show a few examples of front end of the checkout page and how it looks like? Let me see if I have something open here without opening a new window. Let me try to use, not sure if my marketing demo site is available in English. No, it's not. Let me just change the language here. Just a second. Luckily, it's very simple to do this. Under question from Johannes, does the new version have changes in how listings and categories are managed? No, it follows the same strategy yet. Okay, so let me go to drones and try to sign up for a plan. So that's, as I mentioned, we have 3 steps on the checkout: the identification, the checkout, and the payment completed. Let me see if I already have an account here. Oh, it's wrong. So
I will try to log in as well. Let me see if I can have one.
okay. Oh no, it's a different email. We'll try different ones. Hmm. So this is another new things, the profile for the new profile page. So let me follow the steps here. Okay. This is another page for the checkout, so it's a very more clean. For example, I guess I won't be enabled to pay here, but that's it. I'm purchasing, signing up for a diamond leasing. I can see what's included on the listing, so it's easy for the potential customer to see what they're purchasing. Okay, that's the second, the checkout and the payment completed page. I won't be able to show that because it will drive me to the PayPal page, and I'm not paying right now for that. So you're going to pay with PayPal, and then you're going to be redirected to the payment confirmation page inside your eDirectory. And that's it. Okay. I hope it answers. Any plans to add more language? Right now, we don't have the plans, but we found a way to add more languages easily. We're going to work that internally, but you can request changes. It's not hard to do that unless you are using special characters for different types of countries, but you can add more language with easy. If you just need a front-end translation, there is the Google Translation plugin that you can take advantage of. and have part of the backend translated, the backend for the sponsor and the advert, the registered users. It translates a bit of that area, but the front end, it translates everything into the based on the language of the browser. Okay, thank you for your presence, Matthew. Another for the Johannes on the checkout. How can I force the customers to enter his complete address in order to be able to create and send an invoice that's complete also from a tax perspective? We just have the basic information for now. If you need the specific needs for address and other things, customization is still needed, Johannes. We can discuss that on our call tomorrow. Question from Keen,
Also,
where
it's good
can
to
I see
inform
some
that
good?
the longer you have, for example, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, just to inform that the longer you make the forms, it's easier for the user to drop and go to another page and give up on giving you the information. So we want to keep that process as streamlined as possible. That so we can guarantee that the customer will fill in the basic information, pay the listing, and start working right away. So that I think that's something that you should also consider when we're trying to make a really long form. That might also uh, drive people off the checkout page.
Yeah, that's a good point. But for cases like Johannes and I guess Victoria that needs more complete information, so it kinds of it's a bit different from the main use case of the software. So we can think about adding more things like this in the future, but right now it needs customization. A question from Keen, where can I see some good example of website directories created by some of your active customers? We have a community of users on Facebook that they actively share their websites because most of our customers, they sign up for the enterprise version that is unbranded. So it implies that we won't share their sites, but we have a few that we can share. I will follow up with you by mail with some examples that we are allowed to share, but you can join the Facebook group. It's a bit quiet there, to be honest, but you can find some good examples and talk with active customers as well. Okay, more questions. We still have some minutes. Okay, let me just go back to the members here. User accounts, sponsor accounts. Okay, Johannes left a message for those who needs some international taxes help. You can contact him. So another thing is under the I don't have any revenue supports because here you can manage your subscriptions easier. Let me see if the demo website has something ready here, because it's another change that we made to the system where you can see the subscriptions. I have just the transactions. I'm sorry. But it's another thing that you can take advantage is to manage the subscriptions individually, change the expiration date, etc. Last question from Linda. Is it possible to have a one-time setup fee and then activate monthly fees? And, are you trying to have this setup fee for the leasing and then put them on a monthly subscription? If that's the idea, yes, you can create a plan. For example, uh, let me check. How can I show you that? But when creating the plans, the Protestant plans, you can create a plan just for the setup fee, for example, because you don't need to add defined products. You can just create like the setup fee. which is $99, one-time payments, no products, no access to pay wallet content, and that's it. Now you have, it's not allowing me to try the product, but it is possible. I have a glitch here, but it's possible to create one for that, so you can display that on your website. I believe on mine it's possible because I created one. Let's go back there. Okay, for the plans, that's the same idea. Let me check the member access. We don't have the member access here. So setup fee, 199, one-time payment. Yeah. It would be easier if you add, for example, a listing. We have the bronze listing that you can use for that. It's a one-time payment, 99. It's called setup. So this way the person can have the listing on their dashboard. So it makes it easier for them. They will pay and the listing will be automatically created, but under the name setup fee and with one-time payments. Once that is completed, you can change this existing listing into a plan that you can place them into a plan, a monthly plan or another fee. If you have any questions, Linda, you can contact me directly and I can help you further with this strategy. I'm happy to. Okay, now last question from Johannes. Can you please, possible for everyone here to copy the chat into a text document? I'm not sure if it's a setting that we have easily here, but I double checked the webinar settings from Zoom and not possible to make it available, but we can work on that for the next events. Yeah. Yeah, that's the main thing. Okay, that's it then. Let's call for questions. No takers. Okay, so that's it. So just as a recap, this recording will be available on our blog tomorrow until the end of the day. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to us by mail, marketing@eDirectory.com, or our personal and direct emails as well. Once again, thanks for joining us today, and we'll have the survey right after. Please, any feedback is welcome. So thank you, Gabriel, and
Thank you,
thank you,
everybody.
everyone. See you in
Bye
2
bye. Enjoy
weeks.
your day.
Bye-bye.